Two storm systems that I'm watching tonight. One of those brings the risk for some overnight showers, and the other watching that coming out of the Rocky Mountains. That's going to have impacts on our weather for Thursday. Now, as we set this into motion and look at this first system, the cold front associated with that kind of fizzles out before moving through. We'll find ourselves in the warm sector pretty much all day tomorrow, waiting on the next storm system to approach into our Thursday. That one's going to have bigger impacts in terms of precipitation that we see out of it. It also comes with the risk for a few thunderstorms and then a big drop in temperatures to end our week. But in the near term, we're going to see things warming up and winds picking up. We're seeing those winds starting to increase off to our west and coming up here in eastern Ohio and western PA. This is the outlook over the next about 24 hours or so, and into tomorrow, we're going to have that potential for some wind gusts at times, upwards of about 40, perhaps to near 45 miles per hour. It's especially as we get into the afternoon and start seeing the sun popping out, as I'm looking for a decent amount of sunshine through the afternoon into the early evening tomorrow. Our temperatures, they won't fall very much. It's about mid-40s what I'm looking at for the lows. It will be a pretty mild night. Now, we talked about this at the top of the newscast. Relative humidity showing us how dry the air is that's in place. As you can see based on the colors there, yeah, we're sitting in that very dry level. Relative humidity values in that 25% range means that a lot of this precipitation that I'm tracking initially, this first batch coming through, a lot of that is evaporating before reaching the ground. Now, we do have showers showing overhead. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some sprinkles that are making it to the surface, but the better risk for a little bit more of that productive rain comes a little later tonight as a round of showers in western Ohio approaches and moisture levels come up. Temperatures fall to about the mid-40s there, but likely to start rising just before sunrise as we see the winds kicking up and that storm system pulling away. Now, notice how the clouds start to thin out into the early afternoon. I do expect to get into some sunshine tomorrow. That's only going to help enhance those winds, and temperatures soaring toward the mid to upper 60s. The record high for tomorrow sits at 65. We have a decent shot at hitting or breaking that. Into your Wednesday evening, we're going to be watching for those clouds to start building in again from the southwest. Thursday, things looking a little different. We won't be quite as warm. It's going to come in rounds for these showers. We'll have a chance in the morning into the early afternoon for some showers and maybe a rumble of thunder. And then as we get into the evening and a cold front approaches from the west, I am watching for some spotty downpours and thunderstorms coming through. And there is the potential that some of these could pack a little bit of gusty wind with them during the late evening. Currently, our area under that level 2 of 5 for the severe risk categories. Some gusty storms, the primary concern as we go through the second half of our day Thursday especially. So 44 tonight. It will start turning a little breezy. We're going to watch for some showers and sprinkles and isolated rain showers still possible during that early morning drive, but most of our day tomorrow is going to be dry. It becomes windy. We could see gusts up to around 45 miles per hour as we approach that record high of 67. Still warm Thursday, around 60 with the risk for showers and storms, and then heading into Friday, a big drop in temperatures. We'll have a high around 32 during the day, but we'll spend much of the day in the 20s, and wind chills likely to be a factor, feeling like upper teens to low 20s. But then we start warming back up the weekend, still looking dry with some sun, a chance for showers returning on Monday.